A wild night of chopping in Silkgrass Village ended with 32-year-old Rene Godoy dead. And today, his family is pointing fingers at residents and the police. Sometime after 1 this morning, Godoy was reportedly armed with a machete and encountered his first victim, 32-year-old Rudy Monterosso, who was walking along this road in the village. He says he narrowly escaped with his life after he was chopped to the left ear on the side of the neck.
He hit me with a machete and I ran over here asking for help, and my brother take me to the hospital. And that only I know, because I don't know the rest. I think the guy's on drugs, so drunk. I don't know him, but I don't do nothing to him.
Do you feel lucky to be alive right now?
Oh yeah, thanks God I'm alive, because last night I feel like I'm almost passed out.
Godoy then came to this house and broke his way inside, where single mother Sonia Olivas and her 2 young children were asleep. According to Olivas, Godoy is a close friend, but early this morning he rushed at her with a machete to chop her up. She says she saw Godoy earlier that night when he stopped in at her house, but she sent him on his way and never expected that he would return to attack her. Olivas narrowly escaped with her life, but not before Godoy hit her in her chest and arms. As these injuries show, she fought for her life. He later ran out into this street where he charged at Olivas' father, who luckily escaped but lost a finger in the machete assault. She recounts the frightening ordeal.
I don't know how he opened the door. I just hear when he slammed the door, he tried to open the door. Then he opened the door, then he got inside. When I see he run inside, I just tried to save my picnic. Then me and he catch up inside, we start to fight. He there with machete, me there with my hands. We drop on the floor, but he never let go the machete. Then he showed the machete a lot of times to me, and only one time he catch me, but he catch me good though. My neighbor, he come and then he start to make noise right here. Then when he hear a noise out here, so he run outside. So when he run outside, I may have the opportunity to lock the doors. So I lock the doors and I stay in there, and I made it tremble. I made it cry because I say, wow, he caught me, I say. But when I got to the mirror, I no see blood. I feel the pain. But nobody hurt here, right? Nobody hurt her. Like, because nobody can get close to he. Nobody can get close to he because he got a machete. The people were, I just hear and they run so because I lock up in the house. I didn't even see when he chopped my pan or seat.
Godoy left from this area allegedly unhurt and then arrived here at this residence in the village, where he reportedly climbed these stairs to access the roof of this residence, leaving a bloody trail behind. According to the residents of this house, they were woken up by chopping sounds coming from upstairs, and when they checked, they saw an injured Godoy chopping the electrical wires from their home. A resident who wishes to appear off camera shares what he saw.
We see a young man up there, saw the chop, then they leave it off at the police call. He said, he gone up me up there, the police call, the police may look for go up far. But when the police may go off far, a blacksmith up there pick up the black, and me boom the police. And after the police gone, so in a car, you look like a car for more back up.
So the man, when he made a chop, what exactly was he chopping?
The wire up there.
Do you know if any villagers came out, that any villagers were restraining him, holding him down?
Only me and my cousin, me roll down, call the police, me say me roll down.
You guys didn't hit him or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
So it didn't appear that anybody else in this area attacked him while he was here?
No, ma'am.
And so police reportedly took Godoy away, but some reports say that before that, a group of men who were hanging in the area put a beating on him. The residents in the immediate area deny that claim to say that Godoy was only restrained for police. Godoy's family, however, alleges that police and residents may be responsible for his death. They say he died in a police truck inside the hospital compound.
Sanchez are the next police. Beat my brother bad for the face and the mouth.
So you believe the police are the ones who beat him up?
Yes, I believe that. He asked me a question Right now, when I got a Hawkins, he see me see, I tell her I got 3 persons. For sure, one of the police beat up on the hero now by the step.
The villagers, 4 village boys, was 2 black boys and 2 Spanish boys, they all beat up him.
Outside of the house where he had chopped the wire.
Where he chopped the wire. They take my brother to the hospital. A man that was out there said that when he get there, he was screaming and bawling. Why they didn't take him to see the doctor? According to what the male nurse told me, that 2 accidents happened at Placencia and 2 persons died and 1 was seriously injured, so they didn't have time to tend to Rene Godoy. He died in the police vehicle.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.